everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan. Look, it's Jason. And as always, we got DJ Martinez. DJ, are you ready to finally nearly finish up Zio? We got 2 episodes left.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to be able to pick up this bad boy anymore. I mean, I can, it just won't be relevant, you know? And I don't have any cool turbo stuff.
Well, is there any? I had the Blaster as a kid. Turbo Blaster. Even though I didn't even watch that season.
Yeah, I probably had something from that show, but I don't... Yeah, I think about it, I actually don't think I ever bought any Turbo stuff. I think I had maybe an action figure or 2, and that was about it.
Actually, I don't think I had the Blaster. I think it was the sword.
Because even at some of this stuff, obviously, as we've talked about a lot going back to, does not hold up as much as I was hoping it would. We've talked about this a lot with Alien Rangers. Turbo, I knew was awful when I was watching it, like at the time. Now, I mean, I was also getting older. I was starting to get too old for Power Rangers. You know, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, well, clearly not, because here we are.
Obviously not, because we're in our 20s and 30s. Watching every single episode with you guys. Welcome. Thanks a bunch once again for subscribing to the Morphin Mania channel and for watching this crazy show. We are about to get into Turbo, and at the time that this post, we will have already talked about the Turbo movie on the Geekvolution channel. We're doing kind of a promotion over there for the Morphin Mania channel, so that's where we recorded that. But if you weren't there live, you can't look at it until it pops up here on the Morphin Mania channel. So in just a few days, we'll have that commentary up, but we will have already recorded it. But as we're recording this right now, we have not recorded that yet. So we don't know how that turned out, but as you're watching this, we made it already. See how that works? It's like time travel. It's really Jason, welcome back. It's been a while.
Very
like season 3.
confusing.
Have you seen the end of Zio?
Yeah, but I don't remember it like at all.
Well, prepare yourself for lameness. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
so we're going into Hawaii Zio, which DJ pointed out. I wasn't thinking about this because Power Rangers likes to do really awkward puns on things. This is probably trying to do a pun on Hawaii 5-0, Hawaii Z-O. Ugh. I would have put a hyphen in between it if that's what it was supposed to be. I would have said Z-O, and then immediately I'd go, oh, okay, you're doing a Hawaii 5-0 thing.
Yeah, I don't know what else that could possibly mean if that's not what they were going for.
I assumed it was just an episode where they're doing... I just assumed it was yet another episode where Ernie is doing a big luau outside. That's what I figured is probably going on. Because he does a lot of those. There's this weird obsession with Hawaii in Power Rangers. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in early Power Rangers.
Just like Hawaii, just like beach themed stuff. A lot of like luau related stuff. The description for this episode's hilarious, by the way. It's like 6 words.
Yeah. It's funny because it's really anachronistic, right? Like, it sounds like a really regular episode of the show, like Throwaway, and then the synopsis sounds really important. And that we're just doing Green Ranger again. The golden powers start to fade from Jason. Let's go ahead and watch it. Here we go. Get it to timestamp 0. Make sure you're watching episode 49 of Power Rangers Zio.
Get ready to skip the intro.
No, we're not skipping the intro. Don't do that. It's Hawaii Zio. We're only going to get to watch it 2 more times, and it's my favorite intro.
Oh, but then you're going to have to do the Turbo intro.
Yeah, but you know, the Turbo intro is like the best thing about that show. It's actually a really good intro.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good song.
Can't we just skip to SPD and Dino Thunder?
Well, we want to watch Space. Space is good.
Okay, Space, and then after that, no more.
I've never seen the Psycho Ranger stuff. I'm actually really excited about that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
And I know that's DJ's favorite stuff. So.
I don't remember.
According to my memory, because I had the VHS as a kid and watched it a bunch. So
we're having shattering disillusionments with Power Rangers, although it's not as bad as like Spawn was when I did Spawn here.
No, I think they're still terrifying. I think the Psycho Rangers are scary.
They're at least cool looking. Okay, anyway, this is the longest preamble we've had since probably the beginning of the show. Let's get started. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now.
Oh, that shirt.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We've seen it every time, but this time, I also noticed it. It had not really before.
Wait, what?
Maybe we've mentioned this before and I don't remember it, but Tanya's shirt, just the like horrifying pink polka dots on the yellow background. It's terrible. So enjoy getting to see Bulk and Skull as human beings for a couple more episodes, because they're about to turn into monkeys.
Oh no.
And that's unfortunate.
Here we go. Here we go. Some
Open
action.
right away with some Gold Ranger action.
I like when they do
That's all
this
I need.
stuff. They did this a couple times.
It doesn't look very good though.
What are you talking about?
He's not fighting like at all.
He's just standing there. We're surrounded. There's too many of them. What do we do? I don't know.
Fight?
Punch him? So are his powers? Are we gonna find out that his powers are already being drained, and that's why he can't fight right now? He can't do like what you or I could do, DJ, not being in a Ranger costume because his powers are faded. I'm gonna miss this suit. It's my favorite.
Gasket?
No, not Gasket. No, I'm gonna miss the Gold Ranger suit. I'm just gonna hold this the whole time, I guess.
Your favorite suit?
Yeah, yes. I always wanted to be Gasket as Halloween. Or I always wanted to go as Gasket for Halloween.
You'd have to, like, hire a child or a Roomba to move the costume around, because you wouldn't be able to fit in it.
See, once again, kids playing on a playground. It's exactly what I thought was going on. He can't punch and kick because his powers are gone. I guess he's drained of energy, so he needs to. He shouldn't even look. If you can't just like punch a cog, then you shouldn't even be standing upright. He should be lying on a bed right now.
Yeah, I think because they used to be able to beat up putties without morphing.
Go lay down. There's got to be a bed somewhere in the power chamber.
Wow, they took that long to realize they were gone.
So this really
They were just goofing off and arguing. And then...
I want to think that all of that time passed for them as well. That's hilarious. But no, we're clearly rushing things here where it's like, oh yeah, that's right, we're right at the end of the show. We should probably have some kind of a build-up for a finale. Which I guess we already were kind of having with Billy, where it's like, we gotta do a quick Billy send-off, and now we've got to get to, some drama with Jason, because we haven't really done all that much stuff with him, and then hurry up and get to the end. Where we finally pay off all the riveting stuff with the RV with Zed and Rita driving all over the moon.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it all season.
Oh, man. You can, though.
How's it going to culminate?
You can wait, though. Oh, man. I tried to full screen you, and it moved you to a different...
I'm a rocket!
Monitor. That's weird. I don't know why it did that.
I've become my own creation.
There it goes. That's hilarious. It's a Frankenstein robot. Okay, so, which of these outfits is louder? Tanya with her skirt.
Hey, well,
or Kat with her pink dress with all the flowers.
Adam could fit right in with you guys. You three
so
could
much
be a
green
trio. I can't see. I didn't see Tanya's skirt. I don't know what it looks like. Is it plaid or something?
No, it's just another kind of loud flower pattern.
That's what the Hawaii ZO was a reference to. Just everyone's wearing flowers in the episode. It's a real subtle reference.
We haven't had one ZO thing yet. Oh, yeah, you remember that weird Band-Aid on Tommy's face? Or I guess you never saw the end of this, but I remember when this was on going, why does he have a weird Band-Aid on his face? And I don't remember what that's about anymore. I heard about it at some point. Something happened to Jason David Frank, and they didn't build it into the story or anything. He's just wearing a Band-Aid?
Like, ran into something when he was...
No, they do talk about it.
Or did they mention it? Okay.
They talked about it.
I think it was maybe an injury he actually got separately, and they just worked it in, though. What did they say it was?
He fell out of bed while reaching for an alarm clock.
That's so Tommy.
Yeah, it is. Whenever they remember that he's supposed to be a klutz.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now we have the Hawaii stuff. And I told you, it's just him doing another luau. And every time they do this, they kind of pretend like we've never done it before, but we've totally done this before. Is this gonna be...
a luau.
Wait, what do
It's
you
the
mean, are you
perfect time
thinking
to
what I...
ask.
He just said a luau, and then the line was, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And then the next line was, yeah, luau!
No, she's talking about he's gonna ask out Kat at the luau.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. All
That's why I
right.
said it's perfect.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put that past the show, though.
Oh man, mail.
Hey, everybody, it's Mailbag Day.
It's the shredder.
I think this is... Okay, so now things are kind of running together a little bit because we've done this Hawaii thing before. Did Bulk and Skull already at one of these things do all that crazy face paint that they couldn't get off, or is that going to happen this episode? They had like the whole tiki face paint thing, and they're like, no, that's not Hawaii, you idiots. That's Aztec, or whatever it was. And then they couldn't get it off. But I'm assuming that was before, because it looks like we're trying to do detective things again, even though this whole season we've barely done any detective stuff. But again, now we're at the last couple episodes, so...
What? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So as soon as Tommy finds out that Kat likes him, now he's just like staring at her all the time.
Is he that desperate? He's like, oh, there's a girl that likes me. I better hurry up and try to figure out how to like her back. And I guess
even Rocky thinks you're a dork.
I guess we're doing this because Jason's gonna leave the show. Because, you know, Tommy had the thing with Kimberly, and you know, it's pretty easy to just be like, okay, whoever's in that Pink Ranger costume, that's who Tommy's gonna go after. But like, Gold Ranger is like the special extra 6 Ranger now, you know, the big deal of the show. So you think Jason would be the one right now that would be like maybe getting the girl, right? And we could have done all season, we had a chance to do that. Plus, he had that girl that should have been a love interest that was like awkwardly sort of kind of a love interest, but not really.
Yeah, we just kind of forgot about her. Maybe she'll come back at the luau. Who knows?
Oh no, she'll definitely be out there working the cash register, and then Jason will have like three lines with her, and I'll be like, oh look, they have chemistry. They should totally be together, but they won't actually do anything. So again, this all feels like right at the end of the season, so now things have to happen.
Yeah, this is a milestone episode.
Yeah,
Hawaii
a very special
ZO.
episode of Power Rangers ZO. And then they are unsafe. Those look like $4 tiki torches, you guys.
Why does Ernie sound like he's from New Jersey? Where is Angel Grove located? Maybe he's a transplant.
It has to be California, and have we ever straight up said for sure it's California? I'm pretty sure in later things we do, but I might be wrong.
Where is Reefside is the question. That seems like California.
Oh yeah, I think this is where they put on the face paint, because it's like we're gonna be like security guard, like island security guards. We're gonna do island face paint. Yep, this is where that is. I remember things.
Isn't the command center is a real building, right?
Yes, but it's not on top of Vasquez Rock. Like they just took some footage of it and then they superimposed it on top of Vasquez Rock.
Okay, I was wondering why they make it. The way they shoot it, it looks like a miniature.
Wait, psychological
I was wondering why they wouldn't shoot it differently.
Psychological makeup. Like what makes you up psychologically?
Yeah, but that just...
Oh yeah, not Aztec, Polynesian. Polka-Polynesian, Jason.
Mm.
Remember that Tick episode with pineapple
Oh,
polka?
yeah.
We got pineapples and we got sharks. Yeah, see, there she is.
There she is. Hey, look at that.
Oh, see, and now we're doing... Okay. I guess I forgot about this. So like, we've been really awkward about it all season, and now right there, just with those two looks, it's like, we're right at the end of the season, so now we're gonna make it a clear, obvious love interest.
Cap, I wish I had your power to say that it's not going to happen, and then it immediately happens. Can you start saying other things that you can make happen in this episode?
Yeah, I've done that 2 or 3 times already in, like, the first 10 minutes of this episode.
It's pretty powerful. Ugh. Man, they had to find Hawaiian shirts with primarily their Zeo color in there.
That's a really good point.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, DJ, I'm going to do that when we do Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. I'm just going to be like, okay, so in this movie, what's going to happen is the Rangers are going to remember that they already have perfectly good powers, and they have no need to go get to create other powers. And then it'll just magically happen, even though it's not done that in any other time I've watched that movie. And then we'll just wonder why. Like, the title still won't have anything to do with anything, but it already has that problem, so who cares?
And I'm just like, how do we
Jason,
do this?
you're terrible. Wow, good one. Because they're all sitting right there. Do they not know the secret identities of the Rangers?
Yeah, no, pretty sure they do.
Why was he like, I'm positive the Rangers
So
are
they're
all
going to
here.
crash this party. So once again, as I've said from the very beginning, DJ, there's been nothing stopping them from just sending the cogs to school or to their houses, or for Mondo to just show up when they're taking a shower.
Weird shot for Power Rangers.
Yeah, yes, it is. Well, it was a different time.
No, they're not. They were not terrific.
But Ernie, what would a bad job have looked like? He's one of those guys that likes to hand out participation awards. Why is he so obsessed with Hawaii?
Oh no, they've killed the Island Dancers.
Now I'm second guessing myself, or was I just remembering this episode this whole time? We have done the Hawaii thing before with him, right?
I'm not remembering it as clearly as you are, but you've seen.
Maybe
this
I was
stuff.
just remembering this, but but he had that outdoor play. I'm pretty sure he's done the Hawaii stuff. I think this is the first actual luau.
That was a slow motion, terrifying montage. That cog just like tripped himself.
They should beat Gasket at the end of this and then be like, book him, Tommy. Because it's Hawaii 5-0.
You hired the cogs, Ernie? You're
he hired Bulk and Skull as security, and they're not here right now.
Of course. What does he expect Bulk and Skull to do?
Yeah, it's Bulk and Skull. I should have never hired those guys. Well, I mean, they've kind of grown a little bit over time.
But even if they were like real security guards, they're not gonna fight cogs. Like even the police doesn't fight cogs in this universe.
That's a really good point you're making. Yeah. Here's a good question. How come nobody ever tries to get a direct line to the Power Rangers?
Like a red phone?
Yeah. There's never any talk about that.
Yeah, they never, they're just like these omniscient beings that just show up and, yeah, do that, man. That's one of the last times you're going to be able to do that.
I'm not going to get to do it again.
You still haven't learned the movement.
No, I haven't. I didn't even try. It's fine.
What movement?
The Gold Rangers morph.
Oh, that's Gasket. What is the little guy's name? Sprocket.
He's Sprocket, yeah.
I know what it is.
Gasket's got like a pirate thing.
Morphs to get into the morphing sequence.
Oh, what's that?
Is
that what it is?
Right away.
Oh, yeah, only about 2/3 of that was actually on camera, Jason.
I know, because like this camera is huge.
And once again, I ask, why didn't we just lead with this? What was stopping you guys from going giant 46 episodes ago? And I realize Gasket hasn't been here the whole time, but any of the Machine Empire. Remember when Mondo went giant? Why didn't he do that earlier? Remember when Zed went giant? Why didn't he do that earlier? Remember when Goldar went giant the first episode? Why doesn't he do that in every episode?
Well, you see, the pawns go first.
Oh, that's why the pawns go first.
Why is... I completely forgot what I was going to say. Completely shot out of my head.
Were you distracted by stock footage?
I was distracted by my stupid pawns joke.
Oh, is that what they say? And so now we're back to just regular Zeo Megazord, which makes me wonder if this is maybe...
The Royal House of Gadgetry.
Makes me wonder if this is maybe earlier footage in the series, or if they have a plot line where they get rid of some of the other Zords and go back to the Zeo Megazord. Because remember, we were surprised when it came back, because we'd been using the Super Zeo Zords for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Why? Remember when we made a big deal out of Mondo coming back? Where is he?
Oh, they've got everything now. That's what it is. Okay.
We haven't even seen Mondo do anything since he came back.
No, he's come back and speechified a little bit, but that's been about it.
No, he's
Maybe
not,
he's recovering. Maybe it's like coming back from surgery.
He's only live streaming like once every other week now.
What
Yeah,
did they
exactly.
just do? They just like turned into attacks.
Yeah, it's like they turned into pure energy, shot themselves at them, and then the camera goes back to them. They're just standing where they were before.
Oh, the warrior wheels here, everything. We got it all.
They got it all. No, forget what I
all.
said. So this must be, of course, the Sentai finale too, right?
Probably.
In fact, I bet this is the very last episode of Sentai, and then we save one more so we can do all the really unfortunate, lame send-off stuff for Zed and Rita in the next episode.
Maybe so.
Wait, stuff happens to them?
You'll see. It's awful.
Uh-oh.
Is his powers just fixed? Did we fix his powers? Or did he just...
I must have missed how we did... That was in like 5 minutes. It was just
like...
like...
sitting at the luau. They haven't even done anything.
The opening scene was, oh no, he's losing his powers. We didn't build to that. It wasn't an ongoing problem. No gradual anything. Remember how when we did that with Green Ranger, it was like half a season.
Candle.
We just couldn't stop talking about it.
There was no gold candle.
Nothing. They should have made it like a Roman candle. It's like every time a thing shoots out the top of it, he loses more of his powers. The golden Roman candle.
And of course the Gold Ranger just shows up and... Oh,
why do they all need to be in it?
They're all... Oh, we're shrinking. Oh, no, you're dying.
Yeah, and then they die. Again, just leave with that. You didn't need all of yours. And that was actually kind of a lame fight, like, for two of the big, like, main boss characters in the show.
The Irish guy, he looks like Slade from Teen Titans in the face.
Oh, and they're just able to come right back.
Body looks ridiculous. Yeah, how come when like the boss characters die, they come back?
Well, and sometimes monsters do. Or is it just that we like to bring them back sometimes later with no explanation? Because with Finster, you could just say that he remade them.
Yeah, Finster makes sense. I don't know where the monsters come from in this thing. You'd
think they'd all be robotic.
Yeah, why don't they have like a mechanic or something that just like builds them? Like
why doesn't Orbis and what's his face do it? Like the Scottish guy should be making the monsters, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Wouldn't it be awesome if he could formed pieces of monsters together and made like a monster stitched together with
kept galvanizing pieces from other monsters? Yeah. Well, and I think what it should be is they've got this big. I mean, you notice they've got this big giant robot factory that just like sends out cogs all the time, but they just have regular person monsters a lot of the time. Sometimes they're mechanical, but usually they're not. It's about the same ratio as we usually have. We sometimes have mechanical monsters also in just regular Power Ranger seasons, right? So the Scottish guy should just press a button in the factory and then monsters come out.
Yeah. Hey, you can't do that these days, don't take it for granted, kids.
Yeah, she's not gonna date you anymore, Tommy. You said your date was boring.
We still don't have movie theaters here.
Well, we have them. They're just not open.
Yeah, we have them. They haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry I gave away the ending.
You gave away the ending gag, man.
I did.
I'll never forgive you.
There's not even any cake involved. God. Everybody's stupid for not knowing that.
Can't use paint remover? Come on.
Rocky's like, I learned that in the 1st grade.
But that's not true. Ink doesn't just have to come off. You
No.
can wash it off.
I love how Rocky's an idiot and nobody notices and they just believe him. It's fantastic.
Dang it!
That was really
Autoplay. I missed something funny.
Oh, you missed something funny.
Autoplay.
You missed something that was legitimately funny. They're just standing around at the luau and they all just start yelling out like they're fighting gods. It was really funny. Tanya just goes, ah! It was pretty funny. He had to be there though. Oh, and Tommy just did the Keanu Reeves whoa.
Well, like intentionally? No, this is before.
He just goes whoa.
Yeah, this is 97, so this is before that.
No, it would have been before that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I don't mean intentionally like he was trying to do Keanu Reeves, but he was being funny, so he was intentionally saying, whoa. He wasn't...
I'm going to write the BuzzFeed article that Tommy inspired The Matrix.
You get right on that. I'm sure that'll catch on. I'm sure everybody will believe you. People are gullible. Maybe they will. Okay, so next time, we're going to finally finish up Power Rangers Zeo with Good as Gold. So look forward to that. We're going to have as good of a time as we can. I'm going to cry because this is going to be Zed's send-off, and it's not a good send-off. It won't be the absolute last time we see Zed. He's going to be at the beginning of space. He's going to be sleeping and snoring in Turbo Power Rangers movie.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, but this will be the last time
and then
he attempts to
human,
fight
right?
the Power Rangers, and then he'll become a human. That's right, in the Zordon wave at the end of Lost Galaxy.
I don't know.
That guy should come to Morphicon.
Just the human that stood there for 3 seconds next to another human that was Rita.
Oh,
yeah.
the last performance of Zed. And get himself a booth. It's not sillier than anything else that I've seen in Morphicon.
Because at least when Divatox did it, it was the same actress.
Like the one guy who comes to the Morphicon and he says he's like the final original Red Ranger, and it's like the kid in Alien Ranger, or the little kid in season.
He should be like I'm the last man who played Lord Zed. I'm like good guy Lord Zed. It's like you're a model, dude. Shut up.
I think he says one word or something.
I don't think so. I think they just stand there, but I may be wrong.
Maybe they just laugh and hug. I don't remember.
We're good now. Anyway, well, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Sure appreciate it. We'll see you again in a few days. I'm Captain Logan. There's Jason.
That was me.
And DJ.
That was DJ, and he's like on the screen there, like way over on this side right there. He's on that side.
All right, see you guys next time.
And he's bouncing around.
Bye, folks.
Look, he's a video game. Bye.
Why bio?